Hey, Sweet Tooth family, and welcome if you're new here. I'm Tia, and this is Tia Sweet Tooth. On this channel, we juggle our lives, y'all. We balance our full-time job as well as our small business, family, lifestyle, fashion, anything pertaining to life and business. You guys, this channel is the place to be. So if this is the content that you like, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Now let's get in today's video. So we are on our way to the kids' bowling tournament today. And guess what? I'm not driving. Keep your eyes on the road. So I just left the bowling alley. Um, the kid did really well in the tournament. It was 12 kids in his division, and then they cut after fourth place. So he came in fourth place, and then they did like a bowl off. And then like the two, like fourth and third, compete, and whoever win, they go on to the next level. He did get cut at the fourth place, which is okay because he still won good money for his bowling scholarship fund. So he did really well, and I'm proud of him. His mind was good. He was focused. He did really well. So I'm really proud of him. So I decided to leave. My husband and him wanted to practice right after the tournament. Child, we bowl, or I say we bowl because I'm there like with him. So I say we bowl, but he bowls several times a week. So um we bowl again tomorrow with his sports shot league. So I say, you guys go play, you guys go practice, and I'll go home because I need to start working on my website by adding my spring collection cake jars for April. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And then I'll also show you guys how I create my newsletter, because every month I create a new newsletter. So I'll show you guys that once I get home. It's a lot of traffic out here in the DMV as always. So I'll talk to you guys later. Since there's a lot of traffic out here, I was like, let me get back on here. But I was just thinking while I'm stuck in all this traffic, maybe I should take out my clothes for the week entirely, like entirely for the week, because if I can eliminate one task to do each day, then I'm a little bit more productive. So I was thinking maybe on Sundays, I'm gonna try this out now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing it, but maybe I should take out 5 outfits, um, and at least that'll free up one less task I have to do during the week, because the kid bowls like 3 or 4 times a week. And when I come home, I'm normally really tired, and then try to pick out something Um, and at least if I pull out these 5 outfits, I have to commit to them, because sometimes I'll pull out an outfit the night before, and then depending on how I feel in the morning, I don't want to wear it. So I'm gonna commit to today to take out 5 outfits, and that's what I'm gonna wear this week. So let me know if you guys take out your clothes, your work clothes, like the night before, or if you take out 5 outfits for the week. Just trying to be more productive. Um, since I juggle a lot, like working my 9 to 5, and it's technically not a 9 to 5 because I work 9-hour shifts. And I no longer telework, so um, I have to find something to wear every day. So yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more effective, save a little bit of time, the little bit of time I have, since I work 5 days a week and have a well, not a part-time, but I have my custom cake shop, and I take the kid bowling. Yeah, so just let me know, how do you prepare for your work week? Let me know in the comments below. All right, bye. Okay, so here's my website, Tia Sweet Tooth. You guys, I created this website myself. Um, I go through Wix. Wix is a pretty easy website to use, and they give you templates and things like that where you can plug and play. But right now, that was the main screen of my website, and now I'm at the product section, and this is where I'll update my photos as well as the description and the flavors. So right now I am adding the new flavor cake jars to my website. My husband took the photos, so I'm just adding the 4, 12, 2, and 6 count. I know I said that totally backwards, but I'm adding all the counts that my cake jars come in. And my husband suggested that we add the pictures, like the number of the pictures, so people could see like a picture of 2 cake jars and be like, oh, this is the 2 count one, or a picture of the 4 count, and that's the 4 count one. So just to make it a little bit easier, I just added the new spring collection flavors. So right now I just added the 2 count because that's what we're working on, and I will be changing the fall cake flavors and adding the spring. So I'll go to the product option line, and then you'll see me just delete the old cake flavors, which was the caramel pecan crunch and the spice apple caramel delight. And I'm adding the raspberry lemonade cake jar and the strawberry shortcake crunch cake jars. So I'll have to do this for each count on this website, because I haven't found an easier way to just add it all. So if anybody know how to do that on Wix, please let me know. So yeah, so after I add the cake flavors, I'll do it for this one, and then I'll go to the next one. So since it's a 2 count, I let my customers select a flavor for each cake jar that they want. As you can see, I'll swap them out so that they can be in alphabetical order, because when you go to the drop down, I want you to select it based off of alphabetical order. So after I finish product 1, then I changed product 2. And then here I'm just changing the description and adding the new spring collection and deleting the old, because I want to make sure that the details match what the cake flavors are. So I sped the process up and I moved on to the 12 count cake jars, and you'll see me do the same thing, which is delete the old flavors and add the new, and then make sure they're in alphabetical order. I'll also change the description so it could match the new flavor cake jars. Once all the changes are a go, I'll go to preview so I can see how my customers view the website, and then that'll just allow me to see if I made all the correct changes. This is the main screen to my website, and you'll always see this every time you join because I want you to join my Tia Sweet Tooth family. So I'm just scrolling down, checking things out. And then I'll go to Treat Yourself. That's where my customers purchase their products. And then I'll check the 2 count cake jar just to make sure you can select the new flavors for your cake jar counts. So I see that all of them are there. And then I'll check the second jar. And all of those look good. I noticed that my description wasn't right on, I think, my 6 count. So I did a change, and now I am checking my portfolio just to see if I need to add any other custom cakes on my website. Now I'm moving on to my newsletter. I email a newsletter the beginning of each month, and it always have good information about what's new with Tia Sweet Tooth. So right now I'm just changing the photo to add the new flavor cake jars, and I like to just change it up a little bit so my subscribers won't get tired of the same email. So right now I'm just adding the new flavor cake jars, and then I'll change March out to April, and then I will go to the body of the newsletter and just make the changes. Here, I allow my customers to do an easy click and purchase their cake jars, just easy access. And right now, I was trying to change out the cake jars, but I was having trouble. So I'll work on that and update that so I can have the new flavors. So I'll just scroll down to the body of the email and change out the old and add the new. Last month, I allowed my subscribers to select and vote on their new cake jars, and they did. They selected the strawberry shortcake crunch and the raspberry lemonade. So that's all I'm doing is changing the things and adding the new spring collection that drops April 1st. After everything is to my liking, I'm just copying and pasting what I typed in Word and just adding the correct things here. But after everything's to my liking, I'll do a test preview and send it to myself just to ensure that it is eye-catching, just to catch any mistakes that I may have missed when I created this newsletter. And that's it, you guys. That's what I do. to my website and my newsletter. Right here, I'm just testing it and sending it to myself. And I truly appreciate you guys watching this video. If you like it, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.